Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Traffic has made Wang Yibo successful, but it has also become his shackles. It seems that traffic has made Wang Yibo successful, but in fact it has also become his shackles. As the saying goes, water can carry a boat, but it can also overturn it. Perhaps many people deny Wang Yibo's progress because of his top-tier halo, thinking that he's a vase that has benefited from traffic. There is a gap between non-professional actors and professional actors, and professional actors have been in the industry for many years. Whether from a professional perspective or experience, in terms of understanding of roles, good professional actors are far superior to non-professional actors. Joseon is an exception. But not being able to compare now does not mean not being able to compare in the future. Maybe Wang Yibo didn't want to compare with the old actors. He tried his best to do his job well, not perfunctory to the audience or himself, down to earth, step by step to act well, and one day his effort will be rewarded. Excellence is a habit. As a top street dancer, racing driver and skateboard enthusiast, I have reason to believe that as long as he wants to do it, he will be able to do it well. Don't bully the poor young people. Confucius said, "The younger generation is to be feared. How can we know that the future will not be as good as it is now?" Wang Yibo has a promising future. Wang Yibo declares that it is forbidden to trespass in the parking lot and calls for building a safe racing environment. Recently, has attracted great attention from all walks of life, and this topic has been hotly discussed on social networks. Racing is a passionate challenge that brings together speed and passion. Every corner and every acceleration is filled with dangerous factors. The racers are speeding on the track, and the audience is cheering enthusiastically on the side, but behind this, safety awareness is always our bottom line that cannot be ignored. Wang Yibo, a talented artist, has a special liking for racing. He knows that in the world of racing, safety is the bottom line that every participant must adhere to. The racing field, a seemingly exciting and adventurous world, actually has strict rules and order. They are like a solid barrier to protect the life safety of every participant. Racing sports have attracted much attention due to its high speed and fierce competition, but it is precisely because of this characteristic that safety issues are particularly important. Wang Yibo is not only a racing driver, he is also a racing driver who pays attention to safety. On the track, he strictly abides by various safety regulations, from wearing appropriate protective equipment to being familiar with the rules of the track, and he is not careless about every detail. This rigorous attitude is not only responsible for himself, but also respect for other participants and spectators. In racing, safety equipment is the lifeline of every driver. Helmets, fireproof clothing, gloves, racing boots, etc. Each piece of equipment must be strictly tested and certified to ensure that it can provide effective protection in an emergency. Wang Yibo is very cautious in the selection and use of these equipment, and often personally checks every link to ensure that there are no omissions. In addition, the order and rules on the track are also crucial. From departure to arrival at the finish line, every link needs to be operated in accordance with regulations. The signs, flags, and signal lights on the track are all important factors to ensure the smooth progress and safety of the event. Wang Yibo will carefully study and familiarize himself with these rules before the game to ensure that he can make correct judgments and reactions during the game. The risks of racing are everywhere, but it is precisely because of the strict safety measures and regulations that this sport can fully demonstrate speed and passion while ensuring safety. Through his actual actions, Wang Yibo showed people how to always put safety first while pursuing speed and dreams. This is not only a love for racing, but also a reverence for life. Wang Yibo's performance in racing not only shows his talent and passion, but also shows his emphasis on safety and his responsible attitude. This spirit is worthy of learning and reference for everyone who loves racing. Unauthorized entry into the parking lot is like stepping into an unknown dangerous area. This may not only put yourself in danger, but also interfere with the normal practice and competition of the drivers, bringing unnecessary chaos to the entire stadium. Therefore, respecting the parking lot regulations is the responsibility and obligation of each of us. The reason why the racing venue is strictly controlled is that its environment is full of high-speed vehicles and complex operations. Any inadvertent intruder may cause a serious accident. When racing at high speeds, racers need to concentrate highly, and any external interference may lead to irreversible consequences. Unauthorized entry not only endangers one's own life safety, but also has a great impact on the safety of the drivers and the fairness of the competition. The rules and order of the parking lot are formulated to ensure the safety of every participant. These regulations include restrictions on spectator areas, procedures for entering and exiting the track, and the use of safety equipment. Each regulation has been scientifically demonstrated and strictly enforced. Any violation by anyone may undermine this system and bring unforeseen risks. Respecting the parking lot regulations is not only a guarantee of one's own safety, but also a respect for the drivers and other staff. Racing is a highly professional competitive activity, and any omission in any link may lead to serious consequences. Spectators and participants should consciously abide by the rules and avoid entering the parking lot or other prohibited areas without authorization. Only in this way can the smooth progress of the event and the safety of everyone be guaranteed. Respecting the parking lot regulations is also a respect for racing itself. As spectators, we can watch the game through formal channels and support the efforts and struggles of the drivers. By abiding by the rules, we not only contribute to the safety of the event, but also reflect our love and respect for this sport. The act of trespassing in the parking lot without authorization is not only dangerous, but also irresponsible. Everyone should enhance safety awareness and strictly abide by the various regulations of the parking lot. Only under the guarantee of safety and order can racing truly show its charm and passion. Let us work together to be a spectator who respects the rules and loves sports, and contribute to the healthy development of racing. Only in a safe and orderly environment can drivers devote themselves to training and competition without distraction and show their best competitive state. And the audience can also enjoy the visual feast brought by racing under the guarantee of safety, and feel the unparalleled speed and passion. Racing is a high-speed, high-risk competitive activity, and safety is always the most important key. In a safe and orderly environment, racers can concentrate on the competition and play the best competitive level. Any safety hazards may bring unpredictable effects to the competition. Therefore, safety measures and order management of the venue are crucial. For the audience, safety is also crucial. Only under the premise of ensuring the safety of the audience can they enjoy the visual feast brought by the competition. In a safe environment, the audience can enjoy the game with confidence, feel the speed and passion of the racing car, and experience the unparalleled shock and pleasure brought by the race. The organizers and managers of racing sports must strictly implement various safety measures to ensure the safety and order of the race. Only in this way can the competition truly play its entertainment and competitive value, attract more spectators and participants, and promote the healthy development of racing sports. In a safe and orderly race environment, racing sports can truly show its charm and passion. Let us work together to contribute to the safe development of racing sports, so that every game will become a visual feast for the audience and a competitive stage for the drivers, showing the highest level and charm of racing sports. Let us work together, strictly abide by the regulations of the racing field, and jointly create a safe and harmonious racing practice environment. Let racing sports continue to move forward on a healthy and orderly development path and bloom with more brilliance. At the same time, we also look forward to Wang Yibo continuing to write a brilliant chapter in the field of racing and injecting more vitality and passion into this sport. In racing sports, everyone plays an important role. Only by working together can we create a safe and harmonious racing practice environment. Strictly abiding by the rules of the racing field is not only responsible for one's own safety, but also a respect for others and support for the entire racing sport. As a highly professional competitive activity, racing requires the joint efforts of every participant to succeed. Only in an orderly environment can the fairness and normal progress of the competition be guaranteed, so that every driver can play to his best level. We also look forward to Wang Yibo's continued achievements in the field of racing. As a talented artist, his love and dedication are admirable. I hope he can continue to write a brilliant chapter in racing, inject more vitality and passion into this sport, and become news in the racing world. Recently, Wang Yibo encountered an incident in which unauthorized personnel broke into the restricted area to watch while practicing racing in a private venue. Lehua Entertainment and a racing company jointly issued a statement, emphasizing the importance of complying with the rules of the racing field and jointly ensuring the safety of the racing environment. Wang Yibo's studio also forwarded the statement and emphasized that racing is a high-risk sport and requires all participants and spectators to have a high level of safety awareness. The statement calls on both drivers and spectators to strictly abide by the rules of the venue, resolutely resist any illegal intrusion, improper filming and dissemination, and jointly maintain the dignity and safety of racing. From this incident, we deeply reflect on the extremism and fan circle of star chasing culture, and emphasize the importance of loving stars not interfering with their private lives. This statement is not only an emphasis on the rules and safety of the racing field, but also a guidance and regulation of the public's star-chasing behavior. Celebrities are public figures, but they also have the right to a private life. We should pay attention to their works and talents, treat public figures rationally, rather than pay too much attention to their private lives, refuse to be emotional and extreme, and avoid participating in or supporting any form of extreme fan circle behavior, such as pulling and stepping on others, swearing and tearing each other apart, etc. These behaviors not only affect the network environment, but may also cause unnecessary troubles to celebrities. In today's society, star chasing has become a common phenomenon, but excessive enthusiasm and impulsive behavior may bring troubles and pressure to artists. Many people are keen on star chasing not only because of their glamorous appearance, but also because of their personal charm. Idols have achieved outstanding achievements in various fields through their efforts and talents. Their success stories and struggles can inspire us to pursue our dreams and absorb spiritual values, rather than just pursuing the surface. Wang Yibo's statement prohibiting trespassing on the racetrack and related initiatives not only reflect his emphasis on the safety of racing sports and the maintenance of public order, but also show his expectations and calls for the public to rationally chase stars. As a public figure, Wang Yibo is well aware that his words and deeds have a certain impact on society and fans. Through this statement, he called on the public to abide by public order, and he also hoped that fans would respect the rights and feelings of others and jointly create a harmonious and orderly social environment. Star chasing is a personal choice and expression, but it should be done on the basis of respecting rules, respecting others and respecting society. Only in this way can we truly achieve a healthy, harmonious and orderly star chasing culture.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.